Julie's crazy again tonight. Absolutely crazy. Christine, so you finally came back? Jean, I took the counter to the station, and when I returned past the barn, I stopped in for a dance. Who do I see but Miss Julie, leading off the dance with the gamekeeper. But as soon as she saw me, she rushed over to ask me for the next waltz, and she's been waltzing ever since. I've never seen anything like it. She's crazy. Christine, she has always been, but never as bad as the last 2 weeks since her engagement was broken off. Jean, yes, I wonder what the real story was there. He was a gentleman, even if he wasn't rich. Ah, these people still have such romantic ideas. Sits at the table at the end. Still, it's strange, isn't it? I mean, that she'd rather stay home with the servants on a Midsummer's Eve than going with her father to visit relatives. Christine, she's probably embarrassed after that row with her fiancé. Jean, probably. He gave her a good account of himself, though. Do you know how it happened, Christine? I saw it, you know, though I didn't let it on that I had. Christine, no, you saw it? Jean, yes, I did. That evening they were out near the stable and she was training him, as she called it. Do you know what she did? She made him jump over her riding crop. The way you teach a dog to jump. He jumped twice and she hit him each time. But the third time, he grabbed the crop out of her hand, hit her with it across the cheek and broke it into pieces. Then he left. Christine, so that's what happened. I can't believe it. Jean, yes, that's the way it went. What have you got for me that's tasty, Christine? Christine, serving him from the pan. Oh, it's only a piece of kidney I cut from the veal roast. Jean, smells the food. Beautiful, that's my favorite. It's diasa. But you could have warmed the plate. Christine, you're fussier than the Count himself once you start. Jean, stop it, leave my hair alone. Don't you know I'm touchy about that? Christine, now, it's only love, you know that. Jean eats. Christine opens a bottle of beer. Beer? On a Midsummer's Eve? No, thank you, I can do better than that. Opens a drawer on the table and takes out a bottle of red wine. See that? That yellow seal? Give me a glass, a wine glass. See that yellow seal? Give me a glass. Oh, I'm drinking this pure. Christine returns to the stove and puts a small saucepan. God help the woman who gets you for a husband. What a fuss budget. Jean, nonsense. You'd be damn lucky to have a man like me. It certainly hasn't done you any harm to have people call me your sweetheart. Taste the wine. Good, very good. Just needs a little warming. Warms the glass between his hands. We bought this in Dijon. Full francs a liter, not counting the cost of the bottle or the customs duty. What are you cooking now? It stinks like hell. Christine, oh, some slop Miss Julie wants to give Diana. Jean, watch your language, Christine. By the way, have you to cook that damn mutt on a Midsummer's Eve? Is she sick? Christine, yes, she's sick. She sneaked out with the gatekeeper's dog, and now there's hell to pay. Miss Julie won't have it. Jean, Miss Julie has too much pride about some things and not enough about others, just like her mother was. The Countess was most at home in the kitchen and in the cowshed, but on a one-horse carriage wasn't elegant enough for her. The cuffs had been on her blouse was dirty, but she had to have her coat and her arms in the cufflinks. And Miss Julie won't take proper care of herself either. If you ask me, she just isn't refined. Now, when she was dancing in the barn, she pulled the gamekeeper away from Anna and made him dance with her. We wouldn't be made like that. But that's what happens when aristocrats pretend they're common people and get common. But she's quite a woman, magnificent. What shoulders, shoulders, what, etc. Christine, oh, don't overdo it. I've heard what Clara says, and she dresses her. Jean, Clara, you're all jealous of each other. I've been riding out with her, and the way she dances. Christine, listen, Jean, you're going to dance with me when I'm finished here, aren't you? Jean, of course I will. Christine, promise? Jean, promise. When I say I'll do something, I do it. By the way, the kidney is very good. Corks the bottle. Julie, in the doorway, to someone outside. I'll be right back. You go ahead now. Jean sneaks the bottle back onto the table and gets up respectfully. Miss Julie enters and crosses Christine by the stove. Well, is it ready? Christine indicates that Jean is present. Jean, have you ladies up to something secret? Julie, none of your business. Jean, I like the smell of violets. Julie, shame on you. So you know about the perfumes too? You certainly know how to dance. No peeking, go away. Jean, are you brewing up a magical potion for Midsummer's Eve? Something, a prophecy by under the lucky stars so you'll catch a glimpse of your future husband? Julie, you need to sharp eyes to see him. Pour out half the bottle and cork it as well. Come and dance us, Scotchy. With me, Jean? Jean, I don't want to be impolite to anyone. Oh, and I've already promised to dance with Christine. Julie, oh, she can have another one. Can't you, Christine? Won't you lend me, Jean? Christine, it's not up to me, ma'am. To Jean. If the mistress is so generous, it wouldn't do for you to say no. Go on, Jean, and thank her and ask her for her honor. Jean, to be honest, and no offense intended, I wonder whether it's wise for you to dance twice running with the same partner, especially if these people are quick to jump to conclusions. Julie, what's that? What sort of conclusions? What do you mean? Jean, if you don't understand, ma'am, I must speak more plainly. It doesn't look good to play favorites with your servants. Julie, play favorites? What an idea. I'm astonished. As a mistress of the house, I honor your dance with my presence. And when I dance, I want to dance with someone who can lead, so I won't look ridiculous. Jean, as your order, ma'am. I am at your service. Julie, gentlemen, don't take it as an order. On a night like this, we're all just ordinary people having fun, so we'll forget about rank. Now, take my arm. Don't you worry, Christine. I won't steal your sweetheart. Jean offers his hand and leads Miss Julie out.